I'm Matt Ebert. I turned one collision repair shop into a multi-billion-dollar business called Crash Champions. Now I'm sitting down with people who have also built great things so you can build something of your own. I'm excited about this one today. We have a special guest with us, my wife, Mandi. We're doing this in honor of Valentine's Day. And we thought it would be great to get together because we're hoping by hearing about our story, about what it's like as a family when somebody's trying to build something big. Others are in similar situations, and we thought it would be both entertaining and helpful. So looking forward to this one. I guess we always go back usually with guests and tell us about yourself, tell us about your beginning. So maybe as a couple, and it's funny when we thought about this because I know your version of the story and mine would be a little bit different, but
very different.
But the how did we meet story would be great.
Okay, you want me to tell that one?
Sure.
The first time, I think we were out with friends, both of us, right?
Mm.
And some of your friends were friends with my friends. And I don't know why or who put me up to it, but somebody asked me to go card you and give you a hard time. So
coming into the bar.
Yeah, coming into the bar. So he walks in and there's just me standing at the door. I'm like, I'm going to need $20 and I'm going to need to see your ID. And he goes, are you kidding me? So I just looked him dead in the eye and I'm like, yeah, times are tough. Like, cough it up. I mean, there's literally nobody in this bar. Like, it was the only people in there were like my friends and your friends.
Exactly what I said. I said, there's not even anybody in here. How can you charge a cover? And you go, times are tough.
Yeah, I know. So then you start getting out your wallet. I was like, good, this is going to be awesome. And then your friends just start bust out laughing. But you took it very seriously. Yeah, but yeah, that was the first time. And I think after that, well, this is funny, actually. I don't think I told you this ever. You know, my friend Lindsay, we were leaving the bar that night. She goes, you like him? And I was like, no, I don't. Like, it was like, you're so wrong. But after that, we didn't
exchange numbers.
No, we didn't exchange numbers. We didn't, nothing. So I guess it's a series of events, which you say it wasn't stalking, but I say it was, where we kept running into each other on bad dates, really, really random places, like the House of Blues. What was it? A gas station.
Subway.
Blackhawks came too. Yeah, and this was in a series of how many months was it?
Several, right?
Yeah, and it was like lightning striking. Or are you seriously stalking?
I don't know how it could be stalking when I was there first. But
that is your theory. That is what you say. That is not correct. I think you were just hiding somewhere.
So yeah, it was interesting because we did keep running into each other, and then finally. Changed numbers,
funny.
Went on a date, and then it didn't go anywhere either.
No, it didn't. I think you laughed in my face or something like that. No, was that then?
Yeah.
Yeah, you kissed me and then you giggled in my face. But I know now when you do that, that's a defense mechanism because you're nervous.
Yeah, the laughing is, for me, always has been.
Yeah.
But you were offended by it.
Totally, absolutely. But then I invited you out to a bar, which this was the game plan back then. I would have all my girlfriends come out. I'd invite all these guys and they'd pay for all the drinks. And I invited you too. Apparently you didn't think that was part of the protocol. You were like, call me when you want to go on a real date. And I was like, that's interesting because he just walked away. It's like, what the heck? But yeah, and then I think we went on one date after that, and we've been together ever since, which I don't even know how many years that is.
Yeah, 15 now, maybe.
Oh, too many? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
No, it can't be 15 yet, but
I don't know.
13, 14, I think.
Something like that. Mm-hmm.
So interesting, because your friend said you like me, but that was kind of going to be the next question.
Mm-hmm.
What was your first impression back then?
Oh, I thought you were hilarious. You actually can be funny.
Yeah, you say I'm too serious now, and I used to be a lot more funny. I think that comes with, the kids and just the job and the role being bigger.
Pressure, stress, all that stuff I think factors into it. But you still can be a little bit funny sometimes. Mm-hmm. You get giggly. Like that time at the ice thing that we just took our kids to.
Yeah, that was fun.
Oh, sure it was. Especially when you drank all that whiskey.
There you go. Whatever it takes.
You were chuckles. All smiles.
The next section we're going to call Living with the CEO. So this is maybe where it gets more serious. And then we asked our friends, what would people want to know about us and stuff. So we can bring in some of those stories, and even stories through here would be good. But this one gets to be, more of what's it like living, I guess with me, but in the context of probably other people face similar situations too.
Yeah.
So
Well, I think that part is just always being on the road. And I actually thought about this the other day because I had a conversation with my girlfriend, Rachel. And, Josh, her husband, he's in the military and he's gone literally like 6 to 8 months out of the year. And she's like, well, it's kind of like the same for you. I go, no, not at all. I go, Matt's not going to war. Like, he's not defending America. And I was like, she's like, but he's gone the same amount of time. She's like, when Josh is home, he's just home. But you're always just, it's random, sporadic. But it does kind of equate to the same amount of time being gone. So I guess that's part of it. It's difficult, but
the being gone.
yeah.
When we met, had half a body shop.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So you kind of saw that for a handful of years and then started growing it. And then, of course, all the way to the big national company we are today. But was there a point where you felt like a major shift?
For me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I think that's probably when it was like at 11 and then it just kind of like exploded.
Probably the dynamic that came in is we weren't just in Illinois anymore. And so then the travel got in.
Right. It got very, very intense. But I mean, it's not, we make it work. It's doable. I mean, not every day is sunshines and rainbows. And I think you know that.
Yeah, I tell people all the time, you've actually handled the travel better than I would have guessed if I were asked like 10 years ago. There's times where you've had enough,
Yeah.
But before we were married, like if I was out with my friends or whatever, you wanted to be with me, you'll say stuff to creep me out about how much you like us being together. So I think you handle the travel better than I would have predicted, even though it's rough.
I think too, another shift of it too is when your work schedule really picked up like a lot, and then the second kid came, like I worked full time, like have my own business. So that was a huge, I think you remember going through it with me because that was part of my identity too. So having to like put that on the back burner to like focus on your career was a little bit daunting for me.
Yeah, I think you're still struggling through that.
Oh, thanks.
Well, I think it's because it's all focused on the family, and then but I think there's something else for me, and you haven't quite figured that part out.
Right. Yeah. You're probably right. I need to stop getting hobbies. Is that what you're saying? Oh.
No.
He's like, what's she going to do next?
When do you think, as far as maybe progression of where my attention has been way too much on the company versus family, are there any moments in the company history that stands out? Or to you, it probably doesn't?
It all just blends into one. Because like and for you too, it's funny because I think you're like, I'm getting so much better at balancing. And I was like,
I'm trying.
Who's he talking to? Yeah. What's he doing?
That's great.
Yeah. I was like, oh, it's getting so good.
So what's the hardest thing about then, like, as far as living with somebody who's trying to build something like this? We already discussed the kind of on the road.
Right.
So beyond the on the road part,
I think it's
what's hard?
With time management. And then when you come home, you just want to turn off. And there's still things at home that like we have to do. So like for sake, because I do take birthday parties a little bit too seriously.
Yes, for those that are listening or watching, you wouldn't know, but like it's not just like a cake and some balloons. Like it is.
I will build a
floor to
life-size
ceiling
Candyland board, or I will make the inside of our home look like an aquarium because my daughter wants an under the sea like mermaid party.
It's beautiful.
Yes, it is.
But it's a full transformation. Like
but
the decorations take up half the whole garage when the party's over.
Yeah.
Like it's that big.
Yeah,
That's right.
The kids love it.
Yeah, it's amazing. It really is. So you're right. Like, so I've been wherever I've been, or even from the day at the office, it's like look forward to coming home and unplugging.
And I'm like, you need to move all these tables outside now. Put the pink covers on this one, purple, turquoise, and all those on that one. And then I have all this stuff on the top of it, just perfect. And then you pull this one move, right? Do you remember this?
No.
Really? Okay, so
Probably,
everything perfect on on the table. And, we designed that pool house together, right?
Mhm.
So I asked you to move those tables outside.
Yep.
And instead of just open, because the whole wall opens, you take the top off and proceed to tilt it this way.
Yep.
And I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, well, you told me to take it outside. I go, that whole wall opens right up. Whole wall. And you're like,
That was the long way around.
huh.
My defense, that was the long way around.
It's all right. I fixed it.
It's funny because the next question was going to be about balancing work and home.
Mm.
I've openly said, like, I've gotten that wrong all along.
Yeah, I would agree.
Do you think there's anything about it getting better? So I can tell you that what I would say when people ask me, like, what I do think I'm better at, which is funny because when we're arguing, you tell me it's no better. But I've told people that I'm better at being present, at being where my feet are.
I'm actually not going to disagree with that one.
Because I'll leave the phone alone at home way more than I used to.
Yeah.
The computer doesn't come on much.
Yeah. Well, there's still, the whole, the vacation things.
So how do you mean? That's okay. We can talk about that because it's real. Like, and other people have to deal with it too.
It's obviously, John and Lisa. Yeah. They think it's funny because when we go on vacation, like I'm literally in the pictures by myself with like friends all the time. They're like, who's the single chick and who's the creepy guy on the phone in the background? It's you. It's totally you. I mean, it's to the point where it gets a little bit so excessive to where your 50th birthday party, like John and Lisa had arranged the whole staff to sing you happy birthday. And you walk in and we're all taking a picture and they're singing him happy birthday. And he's just there going.
But I didn't know it was happy birthday. It was not English.
Feliz cumpleaños. I think that's how you say it. And I'm like, everybody knows what that is. And he's just like, he's on the phone. He's like,
I thought that's how they welcomed all the guests to the resort.
Yeah, they do that for everybody.
I really didn't think it was like how they did it for everybody. So it wasn't until after that I realized that was all arranged for me. Then I felt like an asshole because I was on the phone. I was on the phone through the whole thing, but I didn't know, and I couldn't have got off the phone.
Oh, there's pictures, there's videos. It's fantastic. It is just great, and we're all just sitting there smiling while we're like, does he know? Does he know?
Yeah. So trips have included like not enough unplugging and way too much phone calls over the years.
And I think too, sometimes when you're around me, you become a little bit complacent. Like you've almost ran into walls, like in the airport when you're on the phone because you're just like, oh, she'll save me. Like she won't let me hit that glass wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's not a bad thing. It just means you're comfortable. Sometimes you're so comfortable that you just fall asleep in random places.
Yeah.
Like at dinner or like at a Fleetwood Mac concert when the music is like blaring, lunches, anywhere.
And I didn't have to be on anymore. It was time to relax.
I will for sure. But I'm just sitting there and we're just sitting at dinner and I'm like, is he awake? No. He just knocked out.
Just kick me. I'll be good.
I did.
I'll wake right back up.
I did. Yeah.
That's simply because of the mind going. And
then when you get in a place where you feel comfortable, you can just kind of relax. I get that. I should be comfortable.
I'm not proud of that.
I should feel so good about myself that you feel that comfortable.
At least you understand that part of me. You're not offended. Although the first time it happened, I think you were probably offended.
Yeah, I think it was new in our relationship when we were dating. In your defense, it was, what was it, like a violin or something? Where were we at?
Oh, it was at...
you didn't remember that one, huh?
Yeah, what was the name? It's an outdoor... it's an outdoor...
Yeah, I can't think
an
of the name
outdoor
of it.
venue that's...
It's up north, right?
Orchestra and everything.
Yeah, so you just went to sleep. But that's it.
And so we did this picnic with a blanket that you lay on the ground and there's orchestra music in the background.
And your snoring was in the background too.
Yeah, that's... Might as well have put on one of those sleep apps with the headphones in my ear and laid me down on the ground.
It was like they sung you to sleep.
Perfect.
I don't think I actually woke you up that time.
Your side of the story, other than like putting it out enough, that's probably what it took. But what do you think it took for me to get better at being present?
What do I think it took? Well, you did a lot of self-growth, like therapy.
Whatever it takes.
I love therapy.
Yeah, whatever it takes. Just learning some things about and thinking about just scope of life and how much time you have left. Heck, Madden's 9 now. I was thinking about it. Like
Mm-hmm.
If he were out of the house at 18, we're halfway there. That's crazy.
Yeah, and I think sometimes they don't think you realize, but it is very hard on Madden.
Yeah, he wants to
He
have
was to
fun.
grow out with his dad, and I didn't know that I was going to be a bra now too. So like, he went to
Atta girl.
baseball. He went to baseball, and then it came home, and suddenly I was a bra. I'm like, I'm just going to start throwing bras at him. I'm like, every time I said bra.
Yeah, I tell him I'm not his bra all the time. You do too.
Yeah,
How has humor helped working through these issues?
a lot. It's much better if you can laugh at it. I think it's better to laugh than to cry. That's for sure. Which I do a lot of both, so there's that too.
I've described it as when I talk about this subject, like there will come a point to where you'll raise your hand and say, okay, enough's enough. I need you home.
Yeah, definitely.
How do you decide when that is? When is it when you're like, oh, this will pass, this is just this week like always, or now it's getting to be too much?
It's always in the back of my head, but when it really starts to cram together, like when the schedule is just crammed. And I think too, what around the holidays, like that just gets me. And I know that you don't have the same excitement over Christmas as I do,
Yeah.
but like when the travel starts to roll into the holidays, and especially because I am the person in the family that entertains. I like to do it. It's not a bad thing, and I take it seriously.
Yeah.
Obviously, maybe too seriously.
Yeah, and I think some of our this is maybe funny, maybe not, but unfortunately for the industry that the Crash Champions is in, and the banking, our lead bank, we have so much that piles up at the end of the year. So SEMA is a huge industry conference. It's the first week in November every year. Our lead bank has their conference first week of December every year. We have our internal executive leadership teams strategy planning for the next year. Can't happen in June the year before. It has to happen at the end of the year. So we've got a calendar situation where no matter what to do my job, it piles up at the end of the year. And you have hey, just around the holidays, can you lighten up? And so it's one of those, like, when we're talking at home, I'm like, I literally can't and do my job. Like, I hear you, but I can't.
I think you don't. Like,
yeah. And so what's funny to me is like, well, tell SEMA it's a bad time to do it. And I'm like, well, I don't even know who controls SEMA or who plans the conference, but I don't get a vote.
You need to call them.
And you're like, you can do it. And I'm like, no, really, I really truly can't. But your perspective is great on it, because you're like, no, you can get it moved.
Yeah, just call them. Call the SEMA people.
This has nothing to do with probably just the business. I think everybody probably faces the whole kid factor.
Yeah.
So the kids change the game.
Mm-hmm.
And how, from your perspective?
Monroe, that tiny little tyrant that lives with us, she doesn't really get fazed by it at all.
Mhm.
Not yet. I'm sure.
But I mean, the pressure on you changed.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Well, and it's just a different kind of pressure. Before for me, it was like work pressure and all those other things. But now you have to make sure every little, and I'm probably guilty of trying to make their lives too perfect and make sure that they get to do everything they want to do. Like when it comes to them, like I don't want to see them upset or crying, and whatever they want to do sports wise. And we're lucky that way. We're so blessed that way that they can do those things. Because I know there's people out there that maybe couldn't afford to put their kids in baseball, and they couldn't afford to put their daughter in ballet or do guitar, So in that way, even though I do pack their schedules, but if they didn't like it, I wouldn't make them do it. I guess we're lucky that we can do it.
Any tips you would give anybody for how you've managed to handle the pressure?
Therapy. Yep. Therapy.
Right.
Counting backwards to 10. Taking a deep breath. Yeah.
Yeah.
Taking a deep breath.
Taking a breath always works
for
good, right?
sure. Especially when it comes with the bickering between the two of them. I don't think they're morning people, and I have no idea where they get that from.
Yeah, it's their mama. This will maybe be funny.
Mm-hmm.
A boundary that I've had to learn the hard way.
Ooh. For me and you?
Yeah.
Oh, don't tell me what to do?
Yeah, I don't know if I ever did that.
No, you don't. Yeah, I don't. Well, you still think you're like the learning curve on this one must be very steep.
How about for other families out there where somebody's building something big, whether it's the wife or the husband?
Yeah.
What do you think the conversation they should have sooner rather than
It's
later.
hard. Well, I'm gonna tell you, it's hard because there is that balance, and I'm guilty of it too. Sometimes I'm just thinking from my perspective. I'm not thinking from your perspective. I'm not thinking about the weight that's on your shoulders at the time, which I probably should be. So I think the take out of that would be to have both people just try to take a step back and just think about what the other person is feeling. I think that helps get to a solution, or maybe not. You just might have a better understanding.
Yeah. I think that's with everything. If you can see things from the other,
Yeah.
heck, it's in business. If you can see things from the customer's point of view,
Yeah.
is how you want to look at it.
It's,
So
it's
the
a
same at
hard
home.
thing to do, but if you can do it, it makes things a whole lot better.
So real support day to day,
Yeah.
not just in theory.
Mm-hmm.
And like this is gonna be where I fall short. If I'm not there, how am I gonna offer support day to day?
Right.
But what does that really look
Oh,
like
wow. So, yeah.
from a wife's point of view?
You know what? If I didn't have a village surrounding me of people that we both love, trust, it wouldn't work. Without my mom, this doesn't work. Without my sisters, this doesn't work. Without Hayden, this doesn't work. Without Hayden's parents, Carol and Steve, like they're practically grandparents to our kids. You know, it doesn't work without all those super important people that love and care about me and the kids and you. I'd be falling flat on my face, for sure.
It takes a team at work. It takes an army at home. Or
Yeah,
a village,
it does.
or a village at home, I think people have said.
Well, and I don't ever like being alone. I think you know that about me. I talk at you all the time. And if you're not there, I talk at Nola all the time. She doesn't talk back. And if she's not there, I'm going to call somebody to talk to.
That's great.
Yeah.
So, Danny, our Crash Champions CMO, is with us, and you know Danny.
I know
well.
Danny.
We got a couple things we're going to do, a couple segments here that they put together. Neither you nor I know what's coming. So we're going to invite Danny to jump in the conversation here, and curious to see what this is going to be.
Okay.
I want to play Who's More Likely. So the first question, who's more likely to fall asleep during a movie?
All day long.
Absolutely.
We talked about that.
We don't even know he's starting until he starts snoring. He's like, oh, he's gone again.
And it happens all the time?
All the time. He goes night-night. Just goes night-night.
Well,
but is he like dead out cold, or is it?
Yeah. Like snoring, like dead cold, like out.
Yeah, my mind doesn't have to work. The TV's doing it, or the movie.
You just he passes out everywhere.
Matt tells us he doesn't get enough sleep, but I think
yeah. Well, yeah. You just squeeze it in there. It's crunching it in.
That's right.
All right. So moving on to the next question, who's more likely to apologize first during an argument or after an argument?
It's always me who's wrong, so that's why I'm pointing at me.
Yeah. I'll just give them that one. I'll give him that one. Depends how long I want to not stop talking to you for. And he's like, maybe he likes it because I talk all the time. Maybe that's why. You're like, I'm going to get her to be quiet for about
I
3
wouldn't
days.
give away that strategy if that were true.
How does that saying go? When you're right, you're wrong?
Oh, yeah. Well, I tell everybody, I'm like, marriage is just finding that special person that you can argue with responsibly without somebody ending up in a 6-foot hole.
Yep. All right. So next question, who's more likely to spend more money?
Oh, for sure. I will walk in a store and I will find the most expensive thing immediately. Do you want to tell the story about the chairs? You tell it, because you have to, because it's that funny.
What's the chair
We
story?
were getting bar stools. Our kitchen is quite large, and we needed, I don't know, how many bar stools do we need?
10.
10, yeah.
You found the exact stool you wanted.
Yeah, and this exact color.
Asked me to go to Walter E. Smith where they'd build it.
Uh-huh. And then what happened when you walked in?
So I went in there and went over it with the lady as she was, what material and what color wood and everything else. And then she was typing in her little computer, and I said, okay, I'm gonna walk around. Come find me when you're ready. And she comes find me. She goes, how many of those did you say you need? And I said 10. And she goes, whoo! So that told you the math on the cost of 1 times 10.
Yeah.
So,
you're like, you really love those chairs? I'm like, I do.
yeah. So Mandy says her taste is simple, and I say, yeah, simply the most expensive thing on the shelf. That's how
But
simple it is.
everybody loves those chairs. They're so comfy.
Yeah, that illustrates it well, though.
Yeah, it does.
Well, it's definitely on par with your vision. You always say think bigger, so Mandy's definitely
Oh,
doing
that's
that.
what I'm doing.
Yeah.
See?
So it's on par. Okay, next questions. Who's more likely to take longer to get ready in the mornings?
That is you.
That's,
Totally you. I'm like, what is he doing in there? He doesn't have any hair. Like, what's he doing in there? And
What
he's like,
are you doing?
I don't know what he's doing. He's like, it's my me time. I was like, okay, is that what we call it?
it's not what you might be implying, Danny, that I'm doing in there. What,
I didn't even think of it. I don't know what he's doing in there.
So it's my thinking time. So I move like a snail. Like I piddle around because I'll get up early and move slow because it's kind of when I'm processing.
How
through
long
the
is
night,
this
so-
time-wise? How long does it
Ooh.
take for him to get ready?
Um, I got an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah,
probably, right?
and I get ready in like 15 minutes, and I'm like, let's go. Like we got,
Now I could get ready in 15, but again, it's me moving slow thinking.
and I literally, I don't.
But I know
sometimes-
she doesn't like it and understand.
I'm
why
like,
it
what are
takes
you
so long.
doing in there?
No, the good thing is like 6 days out of 7 or more, she's still asleep, so it doesn't even phase her.
Yeah, that's hard for me to believe because Matt always talks about walk slow, work slow. And I
Oh, yeah.
can't imagine him taking his
Oh,
time getting ready.
I'm like, it's forever. And you would think that I would be the one that takes longer. I mean, I could put on.
It's quiet time to think, honestly. So any other time at work or at home is always a conversation. It's literally blocked out quiet time to think.
Is that what this falling asleep randomly is too quiet time?
No, that's opportunity. That's opportunity.
Okay. On to the next question. So who's more likely to snore the loudest?
Oh, for sure. We had to get a bed to prop his head up. And sometimes I'm nice and I don't. No, still snores.
Yeah, I think I get kicked a lot. And
He does. He doesn't know it. I'll just give one solid kick to the shins.
And that does it.
That does it, yeah. Sometimes I'm nice, but
Who's more likely to be more romantic?
I don't know. We both forget our anniversary. So it's the middle of the day and he calls me and he's like, babe, he's like, I'm so sorry. And I'm like, what? And he goes, I'm like thinking in my head, I go, did he cheat on me? What did he do? And he goes, I forgot our anniversary. And I paused there and I was like, should I play it out? Like, should I tell him? How could you? No, but I was like, I forgot it too, so you're good.
I'm not good at the romantic stuff, so Mandy has to be better in my opinion.
Yeah. But that was
You've
that.
always been romantic?
Me?
Yeah. Or is it-
Yeah, I guess, as you lower your expectations.
Mission accomplished.
You're looking real good, babe. But you do. The longer you've been together, when we first started dating, but I think that's everybody. And we still date. We still go on dates. But I think that's everybody. The longer you've been together, you're like, when people first meet, they're like, oh, it's our 1 month anniversary, 2 month anniversary. I go, I've never been that way. So, but yeah, I mean, you did do more flowers and you cooked dinners. You did do that. We should start that back up.
What does he cook?
Oh, he's a great cook. But it's only happened probably about 5 times in like maybe the 14 years we've been together. Yeah, and there's one time.
Well, grill outside all the time.
Yes, he does do that. Yeah.
But cooking a special meal.
The one time, was it my
Yeah.
birthday or was it our anniversary where I asked you to cook dinner and you took it so seriously? He went. There's a restaurant downtown called the Girl and the Goat, and you were cooking from that cookbook, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, he probably started at like 6:30, and I didn't eat till 12 o'clock at night, but it was delicious.
A lot of work.
It was very good. I was like, could you just throw me a scrap or something? Like anything you got. Like anything. And he's like, it's going to be good, babe. It's going to be good. I was like, better be.
Who's more likely to be the big spoon?
Oh, you tried, but I don't like it.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm just like a hot sleeper. And I was like, stop it. It's like, give me my space.
I don't know if I try that hard, but yeah,
Mm.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
Who said I love you first?
You did it. I stopped you. I go, don't do that because I'll run. I'm a runner.
How long in the relationship was that?
I don't know. It was pretty soon. No.
A lot of finger pointing at me. It's just like arguments.
You just stay there and take it, Matt. Like,
Yeah.
you're doing great.
You're doing good. Real good.
Okay, so who's most likely to forget what they're saying mid-sentence?
For sure. Absolutely. I'll look at you and be like, what was I doing?
Before I die, I'll have spent a year of my life looking for Mandy's phone.
Oh, that's so true.
Right.
He told me he wanted to staple it to my bottom. It's like, I'm just going to.
I really don't want it there, but it's attached somewhere.
It's like the remote control that gets lost all the time. Or...
Yeah. I mean, I've put it in the refrigerator before and just left. Like, I don't know if I was getting something out of the fridge. I just put that down in my.
But Mandy's more likely.
Does that happen
sure.
with your car as well? Like, do you forget where you
Oh,
park?
yeah.
Where you park
All
your
the
car?
time. And then I'm standing there like in the gym parking lot. I was like, son of, where is it? And then I'm like panicking. Oh, did it get stolen? I'm like, no, it didn't get stolen. It's you.
All right. So who's more likely to want to move to a new place for a fresh start? Really?
Yeah.
I wouldn't have thought that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mandy would stay camped out and build a compound and move her family in. And
Absolutely.
That would go anyway.
Yeah. That was too. It was hard for me when I had to go to Texas. Like I was not happy.
Yeah, we went to
about
Texas for 1 year, and Mandy was miserable.
that. Yeah.
And you just like the change of moving or the new
Well,
experience?
I'm not as attached to it.
I
I'm
think
not
it's
as attached to
easier
this
for you because you're not as home as often as I am.
Mm-hmm. And really, with the kids, like Mandy talked about her support system, like the support system's here. So leaving that's really hard on
If
you.
we could bring all those people in like a caravan with us, I'd go in a second. Matt's like,
Yeah, you got to bring the village with you then. Yeah. So who's more likely to win a trivia contest? Really?
yeah.
Just got random knowledge.
You
I
know,
don't
like
have a
Chad,
ton
like
of it.
like Chad, my brother-in-law.
He's
You'll just ask him, like, he's like, ask Jeeves. I'm like, I'll just call Chad. He'll know.
Mm-hmm.
He's always, and he's right. I don't know where he gets his information, but
truth be told is neither one of us are great at it. I could never go on Jeopardy and win.
So who's most likely to randomly take up a new hobby?
oh, for sure.
So
Yes.
you get bored and tired and
Yeah. Just started painting one day, I don't know, making jewelry one day, gardening the next day. I don't think, this is what's hard. I don't think he likes this. He's like, she's got to stop getting hobbies. But I'm good at it.
Yeah.
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 Surprisingly.
Definitely Mandy.
and the kids tag along with the hobbies too, or is it they're
Yeah,
specifically
for
yours?
sure. Yeah, Monroe, she's got to stay out of the garden. She'd eat all the carrots out of the garden if you let her. She would. She'd go in dirt on them and all. She don't care.
Okay, last one. Who's most likely to get on stage first for karaoke?
Well, you're a terrible singer.
Horrible.
Yeah, you're awful. Don't and like no offense, but your dance moves are quite similar to Trump's.
Yeah, the dancing and singing.
I walked in. Remember one of our
not
first dates?
in my game. Yeah.
Our first dates, I walked in, and you had no idea I was standing in the doorway, and Pitbull is blasting, right? Like, let's get groovy, baby. And he's like going like this. I was like, what is that? Like,
Does he do the thumbs or the
no,
index
it's like,
finger?
it was
So he
like
just
I don't know. It's like the weird version of the Macarena or something. It's like, what do we call that? Now it's just the mat.
And what's your go-to song when you get on stage?
Oh, gosh. It's probably some Fleetwood Mac song, which is the concert that he fell asleep at. I think the 151 slushy had something to do with that. You had to get the extra shot, but
I think so.
hey, I think you were feeling good.
Yeah, so I have these are for Mandi specifically.
Okay.
Whoa.
And so Matt does a lot of stuff at work. The audience is wondering, does he do these same things at home?
Oh, this will be fun.
Matt never forgets anything at work. And I mean that. He's like an elephant. Never forgets anything. How does that
You
work
sure
at
about
home?
that?
I am 100% positive.
No.
If you have a conversation
Mm-mm.
with him, it could be 3 months, 2 weeks, 6 months down the road, and he will bring up, hey,
no, that's not how he is
where
at
are
home
we on
at
this?
all, at all. I mean, you've forgotten chargers on vacations. You've had to go. I mean, you've spent hours trying to go find the specific charger for your computer. Remember that time? Yeah, he forgets things quite frequently. I think that goes with the complacent thing. He's like, man, you'll fix it. She'll find it. She'll get it. Babe, where's that? Last time I checked, I wasn't responsible for that.
Okay, next question. So Matt at work takes credit for almost everything. Does he take credit for everything at home?
No, because I think he knows that would go over like a fart in church. I think you make fun of it. You poke fun of it for sure.
Yeah, no, the credit goes to you at home. But if I'm really good at something,
Oh, he'll
like,
rub it in my face so hard.
or Mandy will squash it so that it don't stick.
Do you remember when we first started dating and we were in Aruba and I was so mad. Like you climbed up that wall like it was nothing. And I tried so hard because I'm competitive. He knows that. And I just couldn't do it. And he rubbed it in my face so hard for like the whole entire time we were there.
Sorry.
No, you're not. You were laughing. We were raised.
She's very competitive.
Yeah.
So you keep him humbled, basically. Yeah.
Yeah.
Love it.
Somebody's got to.
Mhm. I love it. Okay, next question. Matt gets very sleepy at work. Does he get sleepy at home?
Well, yeah, all the time. He just passes out anywhere. Yeah. And like he'll be mid-sentence and he'll be like,
Yeah, it typically doesn't happen for him until the afternoon. I think after, a 5-6 hour meeting, he starts.
does he ever completely just knock out though?
I've seen it a couple times.
Yeah.
Where he's out
It's
cold.
something. And
yeah.
he'll be sitting right up. Like,
hmm
and then you'd be like, I'll be, babe. And he'd be like, oh, what? I think I should stop doing that because you are getting up there in age. And I'm going to give you a heart attack.
That's funny.
Yeah, but to his defense, it's usually like after a long, long meeting, and he's just like,
Excuses.
Mm-hmm.
okay, 2 more. So Matt goes through Monsters, the energy drinks like crazy.
The
at
white
work.
ones?
Yes. Does he do that
Yeah,
at
he
home?
does. At home, he mixes it with vodka, though, on the weekends. And that's funny. That's when you get giggly, Matt.
That's great.
It's really giggly.
And no coffee for Matt? He doesn't drink coffee here.
I mean, I might have seen you drink coffee like once or twice, but no coffee.
And you've never drank coffee? Ever?
No.
You've always been in energy? Since the
Energy
shop
drinks
days?
more, but I think I was trying to push myself more to coffee because it's healthier, right? The energy drinks are pretty much everywhere known to not be good for you. So
I stopped trying to
I got
tell you to stop drinking those a long time ago. I'm like, it's not going to happen.
yeah, but it'd be good if I could make it switch to coffee instead.
You keep telling yourself that. That
Okay.
was fun.
Yeah, that was fun. You're right. In the whole podcast, we always close it by reminding everybody that we're all about championing people here at Crash Champions and here at PodCrash. So now's the chance to give you the opportunity. Is there someone in your life, past, present, that you would champion? Who's the person you would call out and why?
I got 3 people. One,
Oh, 3, not
Yeah.
just one. All right.
my best friend Lisa's mom, Maggie,
Okay.
because she calls you Mandy's husband.
Oh,
I love that for me
very good.
because I'm standing behind you all day long.
Sorry.
No, it's all right.
And then who would the
Oh,
others be?
Then Mad and Monroe.
Okay. Our kids.
Mm-hmm.
Because they make our life so special.
Yeah, they make me, my stress level is so down.
Because
Yes.
now I would have expected you to call out your mom, but
Oh, I love my mom, Val. She's a legend.
there you go.
You love her too.
Yep.
I think she makes you laugh.
She does.
Yeah.
Okay, and nobody's there to ask me the question, but I would take the opportunity to champion you, babe, because you really are my partner in all of this. You make it possible, and I love you very much. So
Love you
thank
too.
you.
That's so sweet.
I hope you enjoyed this conversation. If you want more PodCrash in your life, which of course you do, make sure to like, follow, and subscribe to us on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts. Catch you next time.